To all my youth, hey, I know it's hard out here sometimes. And you feel things, but people act like you don't. They talk over you and not to you. And I know it hurts because nobody seems to really get it or you just because you're young. It's like they don't even realize that you have feelings too. But I know that you feel everything and you see everything. But let me tell you something. And I know you might be like, come on, man. Go ahead with all that spooky stuff. All that crazy, you know what I mean? But hear me. God gets it and you. God sees you. God knows what you're feeling. And he sees your pain. And regardless of what anybody says, he cares probably more than anybody around you. And sometimes it even feels crazy to even mention talking about God because we can't see him or figure him out. And then you don't want to seem like a square or a softy because you believing in God and want to know more about him. And that could get real crazy sometimes too with how people are looking at you. And it's like the people at church, they're so busy dancing and hollering and claiming to be talking to God and hearing from him that half the time they don't even know you there. They have forgot about the children in the church. Listen, I know you see people saying that they love God and they know him, but sometimes they act the total opposite. Trust me, I get it. And it can be very confusing. But hear me, don't judge or size up God by looking at people. Not your parents, not your pastor, not the ones at church, none of that. Because you've got to get to know God for yourself. And you don't have to wait until you get older either. You can do that right now. Yeah. No matter what your age is, don't let nobody tell you any different. You don't need a stage. You don't need fancy words. You don't need to talk in the church lingo. All you have to do is just say, God, I want to know you. Show me who you are. And I promise he'll show up. Nothing spooky or crazy, but God for real. You got me? So even if your house is loud, even if your school is tough and your world feels crazy, do not lose hope. You're not invisible and you're not forgotten because God is watching over you even when nobody else seems to care. I know it don't seem like it, but he is. So hang in there. Start talking to God and trust that the environment you're in right now, hear me when I tell you this, it is not God's purpose for your life. He has greater for you. Even if nobody in your house or around you is thinking about God, he has handpicked you for greatness. Did you hear what I just said? He's handpicked you for greatness. So start believing that right now. You don't have to do what everybody around you is doing. I know that stuff seems cool and kind of crazy to crash out and do that sometimes, but God wants you to be different than everything and anybody you see around you. And that's no doubt, no cap. Trust me on that one. So listen, you don't have to grow up too fast, but just make sure you grow in and with God. And I want you to listen to this message 1,000 times and send it to all your friends and your family. Yeah. And let them know God's got me. And I am going to be different. And y'all could think about me whatever you want to think. But I know now God's got me. For real, for real. He's got you. Always. Come on now.